Lovers, Taurus Nation and their lovers, welcome to your reading. Now remember, all readings are timeless whenever this comes across your feed, especially if it says recommended. It is for you. Not all of the message might resonate because remember, this is a general reading. And with general readings, what Spirit shows us is the dominant energies of the moment. So not everything may resonate, but once you have on your discernment, you're going to know exactly what aspects of the reading is for you. Okay, so when you're watching these readings for love, Taurus, whoever's watching, you're not just going to watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign, and then you're going to watch a person's placements in these areas, because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can definitely be flipped or vice versa. No, a vampire did not bite me. I actually got burned by some hot oil last week, and I really didn't think it would leave a mark, but it sure did. So maybe some of you got burned by a particular situation, and maybe you're healing. Okay, all right. So, and then you're not going to keep yourself in an astrological box. If there's a title that calls to you, or a thumbnail, go there. That's your guides leading you to a particular message. So let's get a message from your person's higher self. What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know right now? Okay, we got dark night of the soul, so they're going through it. Okay, they are going through it. You are not the only person that might be going through a tough time or may have been burned by a particular situation. They're going through it, and it's forcing them to go deep within themselves, deep within that space that they don't usually look, i.e., their shadow, their shadow, and what lies beneath the shadow. Okay, those things, those volatile things that they would rather forget. Okay, so they're in the thick of it, but there's definitely ascension happening here. There's definitely enlightenment, and this is a big spiritual time for them. It's a card number 41. 41 reduced to 5, and 5 is all about challenge, change, but that's where we do our most soul growth. And 5 is also the vibration of the Hierophant, which is you, which is about spiritual teaching, spiritual learning, and formal education. So they're going through a really enlightening time, but it's through adversity. Now let's see, what are they healing right now? What are they healing? Now, I created all the decks here, and they're available on my website, except a couple, and I'll tell you which ones I did not create, because that might be easier to do. Okay, we have here hoarding. All right, so your person, there's someone who operates in lack mentality, and it's not just with money, but money might be coming through firstly. Okay, so this person, they may hoard material things, they may hoard their affections, they may hoard people. Okay, and that's because they may have grown up in a household where there was lack of affection, lack of attention, lack of resources. So they always think that they have to create a safety net just in case things go to shit, and they do that with people. So you might be dealing with what I call a love connector, love collector, but what other people call an amorous narcissist. And what they do is that they always create a fan base, a harem. So just in case one person drops out of the race, fed up of their shit, they have somebody else to fall back on. Okay, they might hoard material things. Okay, so like literally be a hoarder. Okay, one second here. Yeah, they may literally be a hoarder, like hoarding material things like what you see on hoarders, or maybe it may not be more severe, but definitely may have an issue letting go of material things, or they may hoard their emotions. Okay, so they love receiving, but they just cannot give because they feel like they just only have enough reserves for themselves. But of course, that disrupts the natural flow of energy. All their activities, okay, whether they're hoarding material things, whether they're hoarding people's affections, it disrupts the natural flow of the universe, because the universe is about equal energetic exchange, isn't it? Okay, so they are keeping themselves in a stalemate energy, and they don't know why, and that's because they have a problem with giving. I don't think they have a problem with receiving, okay? They have a problem with giving, and they have a problem with letting go. So they may have been just locking all their own emotions inside from what we're seeing here. And with lack mentality always comes the decision making that surrounds lack mentality. Okay, so they may make decisions in their relationships based on how it looks financially on paper. Okay, so they may not allow themselves to fall in love with someone who may be struggling financially. Okay, or they may stay with a toxic partner, but the money is good or it's stable. Okay, and they feel secure there. Okay, and they might stay because of that. So that there's that decision making that's going on there as well. Okay, let's now look at what's going on. Ooh, Lord, a secret family. Okay, we're gonna unpack that. A secret family. So it could literally be that your person may have another family that you do not know about. So there is that. But it could also be that there are family secrets, and maybe your person may have grown up with someone that came from the silent generation. Okay, we're talking pre 1970s. Okay, they came from a silent generation where they didn't talk about anything. All these family secrets and horrible secrets, secrets of sexual abuse and all that sort of thing that got swept under the rug. We have suicide also coming through, self-harm coming through as well. So this is something really heavy that your person's powering through. Okay, but I do think it's probably related to family secrets and things that have been swept under the rug and that people want to deny. People want to maybe gaslit your person and told them that they imagine what happened to them, or you heard wrong, or whatever it is. But it looks like there's family secrets here. Let's go a little deeper into this. Let's get one more card there. Yeah, okay, so some of you need to watch that Aries reading because it's coming up again. That sexual assault. So Aries and Taurus, this was a big energy there. All right, so that's what I was saying about family secrets and people going up in the silent generation. You didn't talk about these things that happened to you. Okay, everybody swept it under the rug, and you were just asked to get on with it. Okay, so this is what your person is dealing with. They may have been asked to get on with it. Somebody may have silenced them, or they may have silenced themselves because these things just weren't talked about. They weren't given the tools to deal with this. They weren't told to tell someone. No, you didn't tell someone in that generation. Okay, that was considered your own dirty laundry that you had to hide. Okay, but whoever is listening, and if this is what you're dealing with here, this had nothing to do with you. You didn't do anything to attract this person to you. You didn't ask for anything by what you wore, any kind of shit anybody might not have told you at that point in time. Okay, this was this person and their own issues that apparently they could not deal with and took out on you. So it had nothing to do with you. It messed up your whole life, but it had nothing to do with you. Please, if you are going through this, please get help from a professional. Get counseling. It really does help you, and you can have a wonderful relationship, and you can have a wonderful life. This doesn't have to be the end of your story, okay? And you don't have to carry around this baggage. You don't. Okay, I'm a survivor. So you don't have to carry around that baggage. Okay. So we'll go deeper into these. Let's see what your persons deal with on their twin flame or soulmate journey right now. All right, they're yearning for their twin, yearning for their soulmate. Okay, yearning for that connection, because I'm really feeling like your person feels alone, especially with these big issues coming up. They feel like you are the only person that is going to understand. Let's look at how they're feeling about you right now. So they're yearning for connection, yearning for comfort, because big triggers, big emotions that they may have stifled for a long time are coming to the fore. Let's see how they're feeling about you right now. Okay, empathetic. They're empathizing with you. Because, see, whatever is coming up for them is really breaking down the walls that they have around their heart. Now, I'm also getting empathic, okay, with this card as well. So, as they heal, their psychic connection with you deepens, and that's why they're having this yearning energy. So you may be feeling this right now, and that's because the connection between you guys are pretty strong at this time, because these things that are coming up for them for healing is really breaking down their walls. This of course, the dark night of the soul is all about that ego death, and that's what they're going through right now. Oh God, let me put a little love on this right there. Put a little love. I chose this and I didn't even know. I didn't even notice at first that it was a heart, but I love it, right? So I'll put a little love on them right now. I think they need it. Okay, let's see. Let's get one more card. Okay, yeah, they're obsessed. Feeling really codependent on your energy because you make them feel like everything is going to be A-okay. And that's the kind of reassurance that they need right now. But I don't think that's what they're getting in their environment. Okay, let's see. Let's get a message from the person's 3D self. What do they want to tell you? I was not ready for what you had to offer. That was underneath the deck. Okay. I'm trying to balance myself and my life. Yeah, I think this person's life recently, there's been a lot of chaos, and I think this is what has driven them into the dark night of the soul. It's because of everything that happened. And I do think it's something that happened financially that really triggered this person big, and then all these other things just started coming in out of the woodwork. Okay, so let's go into this dark night of the soul. Spirit, tell us about that. Yeah, we have the world. Okay, so big things. The cycle that may have started in 2020, it's now ending here. Okay, and it's a cycle of betrayal. It's a cycle of pain. If your person was with a karmic energy, it looks like this is ending, but there's a pain that lingers, and look, they're feeling very unbalanced, and they told us that, right? They're trying to balance their life, but there's definitely illumination and clarity. Okay, there's no longer that mental confusion that they're going through. They're seeing everything clearly now. Okay, now what are they healing? They're healing hoarding. Okay, so this person, yeah, and spirits let you know that that's why this person's judgment was off, and that's why they couldn't see you clearly. Okay, it's because they were operating from poverty consciousness, and all their decisions was based on this wounding. All their decisions to have multiple people, their decisions to pick a particular partner, it was all to soothe this person's ego. All ego driven. Now let's see what they have to tell us about the secret family. What's this about? We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, they are definitely in a comfort zone. It says stay safe. They're definitely in a comfort zone with a secret family. This is a karmic here, an emotionally manipulative karmic. And for some of you, you may not have known about that. And they're feeling very frustrated there. 3 of Wands reverse is my frustration card. For some of you guys, there is a family secret, and it is connected to the mother energy. And that's the mother of their childhood here. And it looks like somebody might be speaking up about that. Let me pull another card. Let's see what this family secret is. It says 2021 will be amazing. That's an Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so okay, that's the message. Okay, so just as your person may have made a choice in love that was not based on love, they learned that lesson from the feminine energy that they grew up with. Could be their mother, could be their father. The body doesn't have anything to do with it. It's all about the energy. Okay, that person, they made a choice for financial security over love, and this is what they taught your person. Okay, so, and this was a big secret. Okay, so in public, beautiful family, everybody so loving, so giving, perfect couple, their parents, but rarely underneath it all, it was about resources. Now, there's something coming through here about rape. Let's see what this is. Rape, molestation, sexual assault, some transgressing of a sexual boundary, a violation. The devil. Your person's been stuck with the pain of this for a long time. It is the root cause of their addictions, and they may have many. They may have many because they've never really faced this. This is the undercurrent. You see, this is their shadow. This is what's beneath the shadow. This is what's propping that shadow up. Your person didn't want to face that inner core wounding, but it's there now. It's all out there. That secret is out. The high priestess in reverse. Okay, that secret is out there. Okay, moon in reverse. High priestess in reverse, moon in reverse. That secret is out there. The secret is out there. Okay, people, they finally know. Your person might be talking to people about this, or they might have blurted this out at a family meeting or whatever it is, but people know now. What are they experiencing on their twin flame soulmate journey? Right, they're yearning for their twin. You are their world. They're yearning for a particular karmic cycle to end. Okay, because they have clarity now. Two of Swords in reverse goes to the Ace of Swords. Okay, they have clarity, and they're recognizing that, you know, they have been sabotaging their life, and that's because they didn't want to face the undercurrent. But now Spirit has them in Hangman. They have no choice to face the undercurrent. Now, whatever they're going through, they're empathizing with you. And maybe you have the same core wounding, okay? But they're feeling this connection with you here, even though they may not be telling you about this. For some of them, they're really worried that you're no longer interested in them, that you may have made a choice to go in a different direction, okay? And that's because they were being very immature, it looks like. So they're obsessed in trying to figure out what you're doing, who you're talking to, those kind of questions, because they are holding on to you like glue. Like glue here with that Four of Pentacles. They want to give equally to this connection, but they're not sure if they can make it up because it looks like may have hurt you one time too many. So they know that you're very defensive and guarded against their energy. But they're trying to fix their life. They really are. They're trying to fix their life, but they're really worried that you're going to leave them behind. They're worried that they may have sabotaged this connection for good, and they're worried that they're going to be left holding this cup of love with nobody to offer it to. So in your person, what's holding them up? They're going through dark night. They're going through this ascension process. Okay, they're dealing with family members. Okay, some of them maybe dealing with a perpetrator. They're focused on really getting their life back into balance and dealing with their addiction. So that's the hold up on their side. Now, union is an energetic alignment. So let me see what's the hold up on your side. How are you blocking this connection, Taurus or viewer? How are you blocking this? Okay, we have the Page of Wands in reverse. For some of you, you blocked off communication with this person. Okay, you just couldn't deal with it. They were coming in and out of your life. When they come, little flirty messages, and then they're gone again. So you may have blocked communication. You're like, you know what, fuck it. You are also maybe suppressing your emotions, suppressing your passions for this person. You're really concerned about getting back into this cycle where you're in this flirty energy, and then it goes nowhere. So you're really guarding your energy, your emotions at this time. I'm also getting that your person may have had some kind of sexual trauma, but you may have also had some sexual trauma in your childhood, because for me, the Page of Wands in reverse is a child who has been sexually assaulted, or a child who somebody tried to crush their spirit, or a child whose natural expression, creative expression, what was denied. Okay, so that there's that. So there's something from your childhood that is blocking you from fully giving into this experience. Something from your childhood that has you trapped in fear. I'll pull a card on that fear. Okay, we have the Empress in reversed. Yeah, you blocked off your heart space. You're no longer nurturing this connection. You're no longer nurturing this person. You've pulled all your energy back into yourself. But again, what you're doing is hoarding, right? You're hoarding, and of course that blocks that blocks the flow of energy. So you two are adding to the stalemate. We have the Knight of Wands. You're going back and forth in your head. I want him. I want them. I don't want them. What happened last night? This person might still be a player, and yet you're going on and on. For some of you, you may have another partner, but the fact that you're watching this reading means that you're still interested in this person. So Spirit is also asking you to also have some emotional integrity. And if it is that this person is still in your heart space, then it may not be wise to involve somebody else in this connection at this time. It might be better for you to be alone and process your emotions. Okay, if it is that if you want to walk away, it's that people say the best way to get over somebody is to get under somebody. No, that's the best way to complicate a situation. Quite frankly, you need to spend time alone and to really bring that closure to yourself. Yeah, let me pull a card on. Let's see why this child is wounded. Okay, let's pull a card on that. Let's see why this child is wounded. Yeah. Okay. So, there's some kind of, okay, it says addiction, but I'm reading this as a devil energy, some kind of baggage, and it's some kind of baggage dealing with your parents or guardians. Now, they may have been addicts. They may have been addicted to something, whether it could have been the same hoarding and they passed it along to you. Okay, but there's some addiction that they had and it impacted upon you. The child. Yeah, particularly there's an absentee father that's coming through for you here. Okay, so whatever it is, you're not trusting this situation. Okay, you're not trusting the situation, and might have something to do with what your person did in the past, but it also has something to do with your childhood. So you got to deal with that. All right, so based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect will be your person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the World. Okay, so they're going to start off by ostriching, putting their head in the sand and pretending that everything is A-OK. Okay, that's what they're going to be doing because this person has a big abandonment wound. So they would rather stay in a toxic situation than not be in a situation at all. Okay, so they rather the devil that they know rather than the unknown. So they're going to be there wrapped up in that and not taking any action, trying to maintain the status quo. But listen, after you've gone through dark night, you can't remain the same. And this is what's going to force them to really close off a cycle. Here we have the World. So it's going to be the end of a big cycle for this person. They got to shift. They got to move because this is divine intervention here. All right, so let me get some advice for you. But expect your person to be in resistance at the beginning of that month. Expect them to be in resistance. What's the message for you, Taurus? La lover. Okay. We have Andriana, and it says, I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. All right, so I'm going to hold on to dreams first. So if you don't have a dream journal or whatever it is, keep it by your bed. And when you wake up in the night, because you do, I'm sure you do wake up in the night. When you wake up in the night, write it down one time. You're not going to remember it in the morning. You always tell yourself that you're going to remember it in the morning, and you don't. You're not going to remember it in the morning because Spirit is giving you some messages through your dreams. Whatever you're getting through your intuition, trust in it. Trust in it. Trust in your thoughts. Okay. Spirit is leading you on some kind of, both of you guys, look, both of you here, on an ascension process. Maybe let me pull a card for you. Ace of Pentacles, they're leading you to Ace of Pentacles here. And movement forward. Trust in yourself. Whatever you are getting, trust in yourself. And if what you're getting does not align to this reading, just throw this reading away. Because your intuition is the most important tool that you need to wield right now. Okay? My loves, that was your reading. Grateful for your likes, share, subscribe, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader you enjoy, especially the ones who are up and coming, because it helps them spread their message. Okay, take care. Bye.